Hey guys, and welcome back to Trekking with the Castros. If you are new here, welcome. We are a homeschool family of 6. We have 4 kiddos ranging from ages 2 to 9. And we document and take you along with us for as many homeschool and travel adventures as possible. Travel is a huge passion of ours, so we do it as frequently as we can, and we tie it into homeschool as well. So today I'm going to share with you our staying on a budget when it comes to grocery shopping and some tips and tricks to do so. So I know that it can be challenging, but I think with a few strategies, it becomes easier to manage. So I've kind of compiled our top tips on how we stick to our budget, and I have it written down so that I do not forget any. So if you see me glancing down, it is just so I do not forget any of them, because I can't remember all of these things at one time. I am bound to forget one. So rolling into this, our top one is meal planning. I am a huge supporter of meal planning. I know many families weekly meal plan, and that is our goal. But if we are having a really good month, I meal plan for the entire month in advance. I take into account holidays, birthdays, any type of vacations or special events that are going on, and we meal plan for the whole month. And a lot of times I make a theme. We do Spanish food because my husband's from El Salvador, or this month, because it's our first month back at school, it is casserole month, because those are easy, prepare, make ahead, double the recipe, and just kind of a smooth month of first homeschool year. So this month is casseroles. Maybe one month is Irish food, one month is European, one month is Asian. We just kind of rotate them for a monthly theme to kind of make it fun, interesting, and not just the same old meals rolling out, while we do have our top favorite list of meals. So meal planning really helps you stay on your budget. We try to use what we already have at home, in stock, in the pantry, the fridge, the freezer, and we look frequently on what's on sale at the supermarkets before we go. We alternate between Kroger, Aldi's, Lidl, and Whole Foods. Those are our kind of go-to main ones. So whatever is on sale, sometimes we switch it up for what is on sale that can work in our meal plan that week. I meal plan for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you haven't checked out our lunch rotation for the school year, I made a video on that, so go on my channel and check that out. I will try to link it up here. I don't know if it's that way or that way, but one of the ways. So we do our rotation lunches. I meal plan breakfast, and I meal plan dinners. The second way to stay on your grocery budget is to try to avoid impulse purchases, especially shop when you are full. You've just eaten. Do not shop when you're hungry, because you're going to buy way more. If you're like me and sometimes you do grocery online orders and then it's a week that you are going into the store, sometimes when I go back into the store, I get ahead of myself and I tend to blow my budget or kind of spend more than I was planning for, because I'm surrounded by choices and variety. So that is something to keep in mind if you are going into the store and not shopping online. Another tip is to make a shopping list. Making a shopping list ensures that I am buying just off my list. My brain is not looking all around. My brain is focused on the categories in my shopping list and what is next to look for. So I'm kind of not eyeballing it around and getting distracted. I am only shopping for what is on the list, and I'm not buying things that will go to waste or will not get eaten. Another trick to stay on your grocery list or your grocery budget is to buy in bulk when it makes sense. Some things to buy in bulk aren't going to make sense or be financially worthwhile. But there are things that when you go to Costco or a Sam's Club, they're worth it, especially non-perishable items. If you're a homeschool family that does field trips, some individually packed things at Costco are significantly cheaper, especially they're cheaper than if you were to order them off of Amazon. I found that out the hard way. So, buy in bulk when it makes sense. Also, have a budget. We have a monthly budget and I divide that into 4 weeks. Sometimes it's tight and sometimes we can really make it work. We kind of wiggle around of like maybe we'll do a week of Whole Foods and then we'll substitute with Lidl and Kroger. But we have a budget and we know that we have X amount to spend each week as a family of 6 to kind of know where our money's going. Also, another good idea to stay on budget is to use coupons and discounts. We look at some of the weekly sale items right when we go in, Lidl and Aldi's or Kroger. They have the little newspaper coupon books. Our kids think it's fun. They think it's like a special treat. And then they usually call out, oh, we like this, we like this. And if it's something that we buy regularly, I'll make sure to buy like maybe 2 or just one of those to save money. Another thing is to shop seasonal and generic brands. Seasonal means that it's actively growing and it's readily available. It's probably not getting shipped in. It's easily accessible and it's not going to be at a higher cost than at off-season times to buy things. Generic brands, Kroger for multiple years won some of the best generic brands for other grocery stores. So generic brands are a great way to cut some of your grocery store costs. So sometimes if you're on a really tight budget, a great thing to do is to avoid convenience foods. So in other words, maybe you don't buy individually pre-packaged foods because they do cost more. A bag of popcorn is cheaper as a whole family size than it is for 12 individual snack packs, just like Pringles or pretzels, any of those things, Slim Jims, meat sticks, cheese sticks, anything. So if you're getting them individually packed, it comes at a cost. Obviously, manufacturer has to make individual plastic or whatever containers that they're in, therefore it costs more. And same goes for fruit and vegetables. If you're buying fruit and vegetables that's already cut up, already done, it costs more. If you buy the whole fruit yourself and cut it up into containers, it costs less. And same for meats and other foods. Frozen foods typically cost more than fresh food that you cook for yourself. So you are buying and paying at a higher cost for convenience. America is great at that. Another thing would be to shop less frequently. We go to the store once a week. The less that you go to the grocery store, sometimes the less that you spend. So if you only go every day and you buy what you've needed, sometimes you have the tendency to spend more money. So if you go to the grocery store only once a week or every 2 weeks, which we can't get by with as a large family, you will usually buy less than if you're going every few days. Another great way is the online pickup orders. I kind of mentioned this earlier. Online pickup orders sometimes will be cost saving because you're usually just searching and grabbing what is on your list. You're not in the aisle seeing all these other brands and products that you're like, ooh, that would be good. Ooh, I love those. And you just put them in your cart. When you're searching for things on an online pickup, you're only searching for the item that you need. So sometimes it is less. And like Kroger, if you spend $35, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything extra to an online pickup. So maybe a good idea is rotate every other week. Go in the store, do an online pickup. Go in the store, do an online pickup. We've been doing online pickups this first month of school just to get back on the routine. And when we're sick, we usually do delivery or we definitely do online pickup. The delivery part can be expensive. So if you're trying to save money, don't do delivery for groceries because you're paying for the delivery fee. You're paying because you need to tip the driver. It is an added expense. Another thing would be to track your spending. Once you're done, check your receipt. See, did I stay in budget? Did I go out of budget? A lot of the times I'll say, okay, what was my most expensive item on my receipt and what was my cheapest? And I'll weigh the costs of what was most expensive, why was it expensive, and why did I spend that? And it's just a good way to kind of keep yourself accountable to your budget that you have allocated for that fund. And the last thing would be to be flexible. I mean, if there are sales, like I said, adjust your grocery list, make it work. Be flexible. If you went to Whole Foods, go to Kroger the next week. If you went to Whole Foods, go to Whole Foods again if you stayed on budget. If you're like me and you go to Whole Foods, you've probably blown your budget. So maybe go to Lidl or Aldi's the next week. But there are ways that you can be healthy, be conscious of your budget, stay on your budget, and prepare wholesome meals for your family on a budget and shopping healthy, nutrient-dense diets. It is possible to just be aware. It takes a little bit of work, a little bit of practice, but be flexible. And I think that it is a great idea for your family. I believe that sticking to all of these or most of these strategies, that you can manage your grocery budget at home and you don't have to sacrifice nutrition for you or your family along the way. So again, these are the top kind of tips and tricks that we use in our house for sticking to and staying on our grocery budget without sacrificing nutrition and being flexible and kind of keeping to our few kind of rules that work for our family. Let me know what you use to stay on grocery budget, or do you not have a budget? You just kind of spend it and what it is what it is. I'd love to know. So drop it in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Bye.